It's Tia from Finland, and today we'll be talking about triggers. So I have a few, let's say, like steps for your healing journey, for your triggers to be healed, and the cause of them to be healed. So I'm gonna take my pen here. I'm gonna number these. So first, when you are being triggered, or before you've been triggered, this could also be like 1.1, like before you are triggered, before you are triggered, you wanna like list of the things that cause you trigger. Maybe some of your traumas, the things that have happened in your life before, you wanna write them down. Now this is very healing. I feel like this is like just letting them out, right? Like letting them out and to be healed. So where are they? What are they? And then when you are triggered, if you have been triggered like lately, this moment, ask yourself, where is this source? Like where is the source of this trigger coming from? How do I feel within right now when I was triggered? How did I felt? Right? So you want to write that down. And then the second part, you want to really get into this where you maybe your mind is guiding you and showing you some place or time or an event where you was triggered before. So that was the source of this and the beginning where all of this happened. Then second of all, you want to identify what part of your oh yes, this is important. First ask yourself, is this real? Is this real? This is happening to you, right? So there must be a reason for that to happen, for that trigger to happen. So there's also a source. So somebody might assault you or done something that doesn't feel good about you, triggered you emotionally. So now you want to ask yourself, is this true? For example, let's say someone triggered you, did something that made you feel like you're not enough or you're not appreciated or understood. Now you want to write down or think about it. Is this real? And now you do the mirror exercise, right? Now you reflect from the situation or thing into yourself, and you ask yourself, where am I not feeling good enough about myself or the thing I did or whatever is the case? Where am I not appreciating myself? And where am I misunderstanding myself? What am I not understanding about myself? Now this is the part where you actually want to maybe go into a meditative state and meditate a bit about this and into this deeply, deeper. So you can identify these parts, if it's not easy for you, naturally just to come out these things. So that was the number 3, I would say, or 2.5 maybe. But so you want to reflect that back to yourself, because the situation is acting as a mirror, or the person or whatever triggered you is acting as a mirror. Something has existed within you, otherwise it would not have been happening to you. So now this is not something to get don't blame yourself. You most likely have an empath within you. You are sensitive and you can, feel other people's emotions easily and things like that. So it's not something you should, you don't don't blame yourself for this. This is your healing. This is for your best, and this works. So this will heal you. So then, part number 3 or 4, now you want to being aware of your truth. You may want to write it down. What is your truth about the situation or about yourself? And now you want to when you have already like working it through the meditation or just like your mental work, you've been like thinking like that part of yourself, what am I not appreciating about myself? Now you really want to get into the work of it, right? And once you've been like working with it, then you can turn these sentences around, and you can just write your truth down, right? And once you're ready, you can say that I am good enough. I understand myself and I appreciate myself. Okay? And you can really like feel them. And you can, right now, you can also like go into the meditation or just think about these things. Like, how are you actually doing these things? Like, really, like this example, like you need to like work on this part specifically, because this is where you get the healing, but like the mostly I feel. And so you want to like really like get into this right now. Like, what is it that, like, how can you improve these things? How can you make more, like, how can you like attain more of these things into your life? Like, make some examples, for example, like make some examples, write for some examples, right? So what is like helping you, and what are the things that you can now gain more appreciation in your life, right? Gain more feeling like good enough about yourself. And through meditation, you can find the guidance and answers to this understanding part. Now, once you have done it, it's step number 4. Then step number 5, forgive to be healed. So forgive this situation. Once you have worked enough through this, once you have really like visioned in your mind like these things that you can improve, these things that you can gain in your life, like this feeling, like just overall better like self-esteem, for example, or things like this where you're triggered like were revealed to you. So forgiving the person, forgiving the situation, understanding that now you've done the healing work, now you've actually started to do the healing work, now you can forgive because you understand that this person who insulted you or did something to trigger you emotionally, or the situation, something happened, like, you know, something triggered you, it's not because of you, it's not because of the other person. They are two like different things, like, right? Like they come from a different place than you do, for example, and you come from a different place. And then number 6, 6 is actually number of union. I would like to add love. Now, sending love to the situation. 7. This is wonderful. Now love. Yeah, you can do this like, you know, however, in whatever order you want. But sending love first or later on this one, like sending love to the other person or sending love to the situation overall, but just sending love to yourself, okay? Feeling these parts, feeling it, the love. And that is the last part of the healing. You send love to yourself and these parts, because this healing is all about self-love, right? And then you want to send love to the other person so that you are being peace with the situation and you are forgiving them for they've, you know, done wrong to you, or something that you didn't understand or was different than you would normally do, or something like that, you know, like different from yourself, for example. But now when we have done the mirror exercise, we can really see the cause of the trigger, and you can see the cause of your trigger. And the last part is to love, because love heals. And now when you have sent love, that this situation cannot hurt you anymore. And when you have like really addressed these new changes within yourself while you've done the healing work with the steps before on the list, you are now feeling the love, and you're feeling like liberated and freer, and you know, all of these like more positive energy just like entering, and you're radiating it. So just going into your heart space, or however you feel like you want to send the love for them and the situation, this is the last part of the healing. And this is where the true healing is like realized, because love is the answer. Love heals. So you want to be loved so that you're not you're not intoxicating yourself with this negative thinking or negative trigger. It's not going to stop you from doing the things you want to do and you feel like doing and you love to do, and your full life. So yes, this thing cannot hurt you anymore. So yes, betterment. Yes, so it was lovely to talk to you and to do this list with you and to do the healing. So yes, hope this was helpful, and yes, let me know if it helped you and what you gained, and together we can heal. So the healing is like one of the big soul family mission for me, and I feel like, you know, this is just time for us to heal in order to go and move forward, and just allowing that life force energy and that flowing energy within us just to flow freely. Because otherwise, if we've been emotionally triggered and something has like left like stuck within us, we cannot go forward. So with this healing, we can go forward. So have a good healing. Thank you. Bye.